if the coverage is not perfect for the play call. Sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's got room at the 30, down to the 10, and he will get into the end zone. A.J. Brown, touchdown, Eagles. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg, able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Vikings nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Vikings.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. As you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to the first down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Taken down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Jones. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready? Bronco 80.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
A 3-yard loss.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Viking 18.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is hard. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Great, set. 180, 180.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. The middle with Barkley. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 32.
3rd and long. Here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the 1st half clock. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Forced to his right. Off he goes. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
70.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Jake Elliott to kick
Both
off
teams
for
ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 ring, 60 60.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60.
To throw is McCarthy. In trouble, and down he goes. Nolan Smith in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey. Cougar 19. Seven Pirates. Check go.
Here's McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. They were really ratcheting up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On 4th down, it's Will Reichard time for this Viking field goal.
A 38-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and
now.
10. They're pretty close.
19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Mark down at the 6.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Go.
A design run here with Jones. He will do it himself. He's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Riker down. On for the extra point.
Will Riker is lining up for the extra point.
He's got it. The Vikings will take a 21-7 lead.
Eagles 7.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 18 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. That one intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Makes the score Vikings 38, Eagles 7.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. And in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On the run to the right, taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 37 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Forced out wide. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
At the Vikings' 11-yard line.
Second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Moving left. He'll run again. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Hawk 7, set. Viking 8, Bronco 80.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hawk 70.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. This pass, right side, gonna be caught by Addison.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing again is McCarthy. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
34-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So a win here for the Vikings. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.